Well, IASIS Micro Current Neurofeedback is a gentler approach to traditional neurofeedback that allows the brain to heal itself, to be able to notice significant shifts in your nervous system and your emotional response. So we see a lot of people for ADHD, anxiety, depression, insomnia, mood dysregulation, stress, burnout, autoimmune diseases, pain issues, fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, all over the place, everything from small children to adults of every age. And we see quite a few families as well, because often it's something that people are looking for as a family solution.
So the first session is usually an intake session, and we ask a little more medical questions and kind of go through your background. A traditional session is pretty quick. The client comes in, we go over some initial questions to kind of judge how they're progressing through their treatment. And then we start the treatment. Traditionally, what we do is we clean the skin. We're using EEG leads, and we're going to hook those up in 2 positions, but then we'll move those to different spots on the head. So we start here, and then we move to the temples, and then we do one in the front and the back of the head, targeting different spots in the brain and how they're related to whatever condition they might be affected by.
So I have a lot of anxiety, a little bit of depression, a lot of different stuff that I just wanted something to kind of change my thoughts and pull out of that. I left the last session I was at, and I just noticed my mood was way more uplifted. I was level, I was calm, I wasn't fidgeting as much. I had a really, really good night. And it wasn't the first session that I noticed this change, but it was maybe after the 5th.
So neurofeedback is a biofeedback device, and we're taking EEG leads and we're placing them on your head. They're reading brain signals and then sending those brain signals back to you, but slightly altering them, so the brain kind of has to reboot or reorient itself. Another thing it's doing is it's targeting delta waves. Traditionally, you see delta waves when people are sleeping, and one of the things the machine is doing is specifically targeting delta waves. So people with like anxiety, a list of all those symptoms we mentioned before, have abnormally slow or abnormally fast delta brain waves. So the machine is targeting those abnormally slow or abnormally fast delta waves and causing the brain to reorient by sending that same signal back to them when the machine reads those brain waves.
At the time, my ADHD symptoms were insane. I was having a really difficult time focusing. My brain fog was off the charts, and I had just started getting medicated again not long before that, and I didn't want to do it anymore because it just numbs you out. And I wanted to get back to homeostasis myself. And my anxiety on top of that was just like those two go hand in hand. So with the job I was in at the time, which was really high stress, high anxiety anyway, I really needed something to help level me out. So I started seeing a shift really quickly, and I am very grateful for that. And I've continued to see shifts throughout. At this point in time, I am going and getting treatments every 3 months.
So how IASIS works is it allows the brain to heal itself by self-regulating our patterns and behaviors, and also our dysregulated nervous system that can happen both from genetics, from life experiences, trauma, medication, all sorts of other factors that cause imbalances. And ultimately, it's kind of analogous to a broken arm. So when you have a broken arm and you have a cast, it allows your arm to heal itself. And that's basically what IASIS is doing, is allowing your brain to heal itself. And what that looks like for every client is very different. But regardless of what you come to us about, it will help to provide solutions and relief to what you're seeking. And often some things that people don't realize they're seeking improve as well. Alchemy Holistic Collective is a space that is designed to provide community for people on their health and wellness journey. So we're marrying some ancient traditions in with new technologies to provide a little bit of something for everyone, no matter what level you are at, whether it's body, mind, spirit. And we have everything from services to classes to community events, and provide all sorts of different options for people to support their healing journey.